Welcome. Today we're going to look at Smart Learning Suite Online, an introduction to Monster Quiz. My name is Candace Tickle. I am a Smart Exemplary Educator from Lubbock ISD, and I, along with Seesaw and Hilfy, a couple of the monsters from Monster Quiz, are going to share Monster Quiz with you. Let's get started. Our objectives today are to introduce Smart Learning Suite Online, to create a Monster Quiz, to deliver the quiz to students. Our agenda: we'll visit Smart Learning Suite online, suite.smarttech.com. We'll log in as a teacher with either Google or Microsoft. We'll create a Monster Quiz activity, and we'll deliver that quiz to students. So let's go to suite.smarttech.com. If you need to, pause the video and go to that site, suite.smarttech with 2 T's.com. and join me in your lesson library. As I said, as a teacher, this is your lesson library. Your account shows up here at the top. Your class ID, which does not change, is also here at the top of your screen. Your account information is on the right, but to create, we're going to use this little plus sign, green plus sign on the left. We're going to click it. It will bring you in here where you can add PDF, notebook files, PowerPoints. You can create an assessment, or you can create any of the wonderful activities from SMART. But today, we're going to look at Monster Quiz. So Monster Quiz is an engaging team activity that you can do as a review for your class. And a great piece to bring your kids into the technology, as well as allow them to learn your content. You can create multiple choice or true-false questions. Here in Monster Quiz, type your question, you type your answers, and select your correct answer. You can continue to add questions here. But let's take a look at one that actually has content in it so you can see what it looks like. So I'm going to discard this. I'm going to come back here to my home button on the top left. That takes me always back to my lesson library, and I'm going to find one that we can take a look at. I'm going to edit using my 3 dots and click Edit, so I can show you one that I have previously created that has some content in it. Here are my questions. I can scroll through my questions. I could add an additional question at the top. When I'm ready, I click Next. It allows me to see a review of all of my content. My questions appear for students in a random order, and I can turn my timer for the quiz on or off, and I can change the number of seconds that students are allowed when they are reading a question. Okay, when I'm ready, I hit Next. During the holidays, they had a great theme for the holidays. We're going to just use the regular one now, and I'm going to click Finish. So I am back here at the Edit portion. If I wanted to add additional piece into my lesson activity, I could click the blue plus sign here and add additional activities in. But again, I'm going to click that Home button, and I'm going to go back to my lesson library. This time, I'm going to click on the lesson to deliver this lesson to students. Okay, I want to get my students in, so I'm going to click on the little people on the top left and the little arrow. That gives me information for my students, shows them to go to hellosmart.com. They could join my lesson activity. The teacher-student pace here, I don't need it for this one, but if I'm doing some different activities, I might want to set it student pace so students could do it independently. But I am ready to start this for my class, so I'm going to hit Start. I already have some students loaded in here for me. I'm going to divide them into teams, 2 teams, and I'm going to start that quiz. So as our students are getting started on that quiz, you may see some things pop up on the screen as they're answering the questions. They are positively reinforced on the screen for students as they answer questions. You'll see the monster cases kind of shake as the students are trying to break the monsters out of their containers as they answer questions. Anytime during the quiz, I could end the quiz, or at the end of the quiz, hit end. For our purposes today, I'm going to go ahead and click end, show you which team wins, and show you that we can review the quiz at any time. Here's our class review, and where I can see the questions at any time. So today, what we did, just to review, we visited Smart Learning Suite online to create a monster quiz at suite.smarttech.com. We created and delivered our monster quiz. For more information, you can go to support.smarttech.com. If you're a Google user, you can access this little bit.ly and access this little hyperdoc. But from Hilfi, Seesaw, and myself, have a great day and come back and visit Smart.